the fuck?
Just like Garfield, except he's fucking shredded.
He does not look like Garfield at all. He has the head of Garfield, that's it.
It's like Garfield with the tick's body.
Another
really
dimension,
far
galaxy,
away.
far,
That's
far
right.
away. What? What? How does gravity work on that planet? This is 2009?
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought it was like 10 years prior.
Oh, you wish.
Well,
with a budget of $12.
It's Jonathan Quentin Arbuckle. Why does he have a goatee?
That's not the problem with the scene.
No, I think that's the problem with the scene.
Jim Davis wrote this film.
Yeah, Jim Davis is the
Garfield.
Jim Davis is the sole writing credit.
He's gonna knock himself out, right?
Whoa! Holy stereotype.
Wow, it's almost like I'm Jim Davis and I wrote the movie.
Is this movie for fans of the Garfield comic that want to see him as a superhero instead?
I don't know. Jim Davis is probably just high on bath salts or something.
That's the only explanation I can think of.
I hate the plot of this movie because it's not even like that's actually Garfield. It's a different person who's named Garzuka, who looks just like Garfield, except he's fucking shredded.
He does not look like Garfield at all. He has the head of Garfield, that's it.
It's like Garfield with the tick's body.
It's just a gimmick to make you buy the next issue.
That's what this movie is.
How many glizzies do you think Garfield's gonna eat?
Also, like stock Garfield art on his apron.
Stock Garfield arm.
What the hell is stock Garfield
It's
art?
that picture of Garfield that says you are not immune to propaganda.
I'm just looking at the
Hey,
pictures.
Garfield, you notice how everybody looks like you in this comic?
That comic just said the word who for a full panel.
Sad.
So sad.
In the context of the world, John overfed him. Why is he disappointed?
Hey, gang, we'd better get going.
Wait a minute, John can understand them.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not how that works.
Can he not?
No.
No.
That's why Garfield thinks in thought bubbles.
A lot of our subscribers are here because of the Speed Racer video. Yeah, guess what, bitches? This looks like Speed Racer the movie.
No.
Yes,
It does a little bit.
Hey, thank you, Ian.
Not at all.
Fully. This is what the Speed Racer world looked like.
I don't like how everybody's eyes are touching.
But you love Sonic, and he just has one eye.
It's not touching him, it's one.
Sports. It's just a guy's face. He is sports.
Tim. The Time magazine just says Tim.
Design. It's just the Pixar lamp. His store is called News. I love going to News for news. Whoa!
The book is being written in real time.
This somehow got worse. This is the same plot as those 90s movies that try to adapt a cartoon where it's like, He-Man came to our world.
Oh my god, you remember the He-Man movie where Skeletor in the Power of Grayskull was a hat?
He wears a hat. It's a big hat.
How much longer is this movie?
17 years. So in this world, there are no comic book writers. The comic books are just like magic and materialize
I
alternate
do
universe
remember I
stories.
watched either like a special or an episode of this TV show where they did exactly that for like a regular comic, and they were like taking photos and then the photo would like manifest in the newspaper.
I'm like 98% sure that's Garfield Gets Real.
Comrade.
Comrade, you need to join the Communist Party, Garfield.
I would be shitting myself if a jacked version of me came to my house and
Just
picked
walk
me up.
through your, walk
Busted
inside
in your house and just went, Comrade!
Ah! I'd be so scared.
Oh god, it's the Soviet timeline. What are the... I hate to poke holes in his amazing costume.
You better not.
What are the two random belts on his right thigh for?
They have his Garfield gadgets.
Cat scan.
That's actually, that is the best possible joke I could have made in that moment.
Oh, please. I gotta stop reading.
Her ship's gonna bust out like Thanos' in Endgame.
In Island? Which island?
Hi there.
Hello.
Ah,
Hi.
Is this guy still bothering you?
His cape is a part of his costume. It's not separate.
how does he put it on?
It's a onesie.
So now what's supposed to happen?
You should feel energy, strength, and vitality.
You should feel steroids surge through your veins.
Shit, that was my roofies. His foot wasn't even, like, actually touching the ground.
Who are you?
How do you know our names?
So he recognizes their, like, his universe versions of him, but they can't recognize him as
I have a
Garzuka.
question. Who's this fucking round bean man? How does he know him? I've never seen this man before.
You are he.
Me? He?
Yep, Garzuka lost about like 500 pounds of pure muscle
All
recently.
of his muscle
And
definition
6
gone.
feet of height.
Yeah.
Bold of you to assume Garfield doesn't weigh 700 pounds.
You got the wrong guy.
Me? Wrong?
How does he not know it's Liz? Does John not date Liz in his regular universe? How does he recognize John and Round Man, but not her?
Didn't Jim Davis, the creator of those comics, write this movie? Why did he get that wrong?
When you've been writing Garfield for 50 years,
You just stopped giving a shit after a while. I mean, this doesn't feel like a movie of a man who gives a shit, so.
That's true.
See?
All right, Pete.
Ah! Holy fuck! Oh
Is
my
he
God.
related to her?
Holy shit!
Why is he also just 99% chest?
Do you know that Snapchat filter that like distorts the? It looks like it's like I'm looking in a funhouse mirror.
Where is Garfield?
He'll be here any minute, Charles.
Where are the
Why
others?
did you bring him? He's a cat.
He's driving his own car.
John's sweater vest is the same color as the shirt underneath. Is that the teacher from Jimmy?
Yes, it is Miss.
It's not Miss Fowl.
Why is she shaped like a scythe?
Are you seeing anyone?
Oh god, they fuck cats in this
No.
universe. They fuck cats.
She's the perfect height.
That's putting bad images in my head.
If you want, I can put bad images in your DMs. Give me like 5 minutes.
I only accept Garfield-related sex DMs, thank you.
Wait, this is entertaining as shit.
No.
Is it?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Joe, could you had a good time?
I'm existing.
Fuck.
Oh god. Oh god.
Whoa.
Oh god.
Where is the Klopman crystal?
I thought you bent and stretched for a living, Garfield. Isn't that your thing? Little Chekhov's garbage chute in the back with big letters on the wall.
I wouldn't tell you for all the lasagna in Italy.
There's your one lasagna joke so far.
Thank
Wow.
you.
Can we get a lasagna count?
I wouldn't tell you for no more Mondays ever, haha.
That way the people outside can't see what she's gonna do to him.
Oh, that's even worse.
That's supposed to be an old man or a child.
Hey, we found him.
Frank Welker voices like everybody in this movie.
It's almost like they could only afford to get one voice actor.
Get in.
What a good button! Ah. My god. Jim has regular, well, not regular eyes.
Jim has regular.
No, no one has regular eyes. But they have like the white behind them. That guy's terrifying. He doesn't have any fucking eye sockets. It's just 2 dots.
The dude who made Killer Bean did that movie by himself, and it looks better.
I'd say it looks about as well.
No, Killer Bean looks better.
I don't know.
Uh,
The opening dance sequence where they're all cloned. Yeah, I don't know about
That's
that. Chief.
funny.
No, it's not.
Killer Bean doesn't have like different models for everything. This does, which is a plus, I guess.
It did come back later. What is that?
What is the
Whoa.
There's no explanation for that.
Who made that? You're fired.
That implies that the costume is his skin.
It is.
Oh, that's so much worse for Garzuka. It means he grew a cape. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Don't do it.
Don't.
Do not be fearful, Arlene. It won't hurt a bit.
Oh, they did it.
The noise!
It looked like it hurt a bit.
Now wait just a...
How was that?
Easier to animate. I appreciate it.
What a terrible owner. John's not even like trying to grab his cat.
He's a terrible owner in the regular Garfield comics too.
Oh god, John's gonna be the garbage can. Is it better or worse than it was before?
Way better looking frog, John.
Oh god!
What the fuck? This is haunting.
Who's holding the hammer?
A baby?
Who's holding the toilet?
Who had a whole bed?
What if there's a basketball hoop with eyes?
With just eyes, yeah.
That's John. That model in the bed's John.
Frankenstein's monster lives here too.
Did that guy even change?
There's Garzuka.
They've spotted us. Hurry!
They spotted. Yeah, I couldn't figure that one out. Why did they animate her to have titties and an ass cheek?
Yeah. Jim Davis was horny.
Sex appeal for the kids, man.
Gotta make the kids horny, those furry kids, you know?
They were hoping for the Lola Bunny effect.
Shut up with the Lola Bunny effect. No, we should have just watched Space Jam.
Okay, not safe at all.
Why is Garzuka worried? He can very easily take every single person here.
Buy us some time.
You got it.
Oh, her bullshit power just frees everyone. Why'd you stop? Just keep it up.
Just leave. Yeah, don't even fucking finish this.
What?
He's with who? Why, that little...
Oh, they bounced.
Jiggle physics.
If it has jets in the back, why is it floating? It needs jets underneath. Just start murdering everyone. Yeah, keep going.
They're just posing. They're not fighting. They're posing.
Yay, finally.
Now don't stop!
Nope, she had to.
She has bursts of like 2-second vision every 10 minutes.
Why did you just do any of this before?
He just threw that person off the roof!
Wait a minute. What is the danger here? They say they get captured. Are they really gonna beat Garzuka? Look how jacked he is.
This super speed is making me super tired. And my eyes are killing me.
Wow, they all suck.
Only did one thing, and he got tired.
Yeah, wait.
If you do ever decide to invite me back, I promise I'll pick something okay next time.
Tale of Two Kitties.
Garzuka struggled to get up a this is the worst superhero of all time.
What is it? She frees the plane!
Hey, her eyes hurt, Mud, a little bit.
Yeah.
So she's gonna take a break for
She
3
couldn't do
years.
that before, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Wait a minute. Why is Garfield even swinging his arms if he's not the legs?
I love going to macchiato for macchiato. Nice audio editing. Sound like shit.
How far removed is this from fan fiction?
No, it can't be fan fiction. It has to be canon because Jim Davis wrote it.
Oh,
Assimilate the buildings, like the Thing.
You can see the art assets stretching.
yeah.
Yep.
The textures.
You know, the concrete and the rubble and the steel, things that don't stretch.
You can't just lower the opacity of smoke when you import it and then call it smoke. Isn't that how real smoke actually looks?
Time to start. Good idea.
No, don't do that.
There's like no sense of direction in where their voices are coming from.
I know. It's all evenly like distributed.
Yeah, it's like all on the same track.
Where should we go for hamburger? I know.
Everybody gangster till Garfield pulls out the gun.
That guy was already a superhero.
Oh.
No,
Hey,
wait,
come on! Hold on a second. Where was he?
He works at McDonald's.
Relatively, you got out pretty easy here.
Yeah.
Your stand is still standing.
Is she supposed to be like hairless?
I think she's supposed to be one of them ugly Sphinx cats.
I also love how the bitrate went to shit as soon as these particles on screen.
How can they breathe?
They're surrounded by
Sparkles.
plot.
They actually are just inhaling all of the debris from the destruction today and have like a weird contact high from all the building materials.
Very metaphilosophical. That's Wally. Wally ripped that off.
Wait, didn't Wally come out before this?
Why isn't it over? This isn't adding anything to the film.
But the whole film didn't add anything to the film.
Oh dear God. All right.
All right, so we're gonna give it a out of 10. I love movies.
Joke the rule is since you picked, you go last.
Yep, I know.
Which means I can talk.
Yes, you can.
Fucking 0.
0 and Ian.
Wait, hold on. So this is a shitty kids movie. I think we're not the target audience.
Sure.
Right.
Hopefully we're not. Hopefully it's not us. The target.
I don't know. I
No.
think Joke wins the target
I want to
audience.
point out Ian is probably building up to a 10 out of 10.
No, we're not the target audience. I don't think it's the most egregious piece of shit that I've ever watched. Obviously, the animation's not great.
Say 6, you son of a bitch.
I
Say 6.
no, absolutely fucking not. Like the animation's not very good. But some of the voice acting's fine. Frank Welker's Garfield, he's fine. He does his job. Like a 2. But like I can't give it a 0 because I'm not the target audience. Like obviously it's shit, but like it's not.
The animation's not very good.
Yeah,
is putting
but
it pretty simply there.
It's not great, but like it's not offensive. This movie's very, very bland, but it's not offensive.
I would take a harsher stance. I would say this movie is horrifying, especially if you're a
Oh
young
my God, you're
child
right.
and you see some of these character animations and designs and just the models of the characters. Oh my God.
But I think if I was like 8 and I watched this, I'd be like, yay, Garfield, and it'd be fine. Like we're not the target audience, obviously.
Yeah, but you can
but
also
it's-
watch like your action figures slam into each other. Are you gonna rate that a 10 out of 10?
Yes,
No.
because I'm doing that.
My point is, okay, all right. I do have a point to say that isn't just this movie sucks. It is. But more importantly, those live action Garfield movies I have a new respect for, not because of the reason you think,
They're great.
but one of the main criticisms, and this is true, was that those movies shat on Jim Davis's material. Jim Davis wrote this. So those movies can be about whatever the fuck they want to be about. This is what Jim Davis, creator of Garfield, wrote Garfield to be in 2009. So you can take this license and do whatever the fuck you want to do with it, and it's not disrespectful to what he's creating because he creates whatever the fuck he wants to. This is wild and awful. So I have a new respect for the 2 live-action Garfield movies that I'd never had before. I still don't like them though, but this is
I think they're
miles.
funny.
This is one of the worst dealer's choices we've ever picked.
0. So
No.
it's for kids. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
not the target
it's for
audience.
kids.
I don't want my kids watching this. I want them to watch something that's a little more good.
You're
at
right.
all.
Pixar exists.
Fair. Yeah.
Pixar films exist, proving that you can make good quality animated films for children.
Yeah.
Like, even if I need something a little on the cheaper end for animation, I can think of a couple other movies that are better than
That's
this
true.
that aren't exactly like I mentioned Hoodwinked. I think Hoodwinked is a better film because it's at least funny.
Yeah, it's better. The writing is better.
The writing's better.
The animation.
So my
Same.
point is, but my point there is,
Yeah.
even if I have to resort to a low budget animated film, I still know there's better quality low budget animated films
No, I feel
than
that.
this piece of garbage.
Yeah. I'm not
0.
saying it's good. Don't get me wrong, but like the 2, maybe 1 that I'm thinking of is, at least it's not like, I don't think it's egregious.
I do.
There is a line
I-
that could have been crossed.
There's a point in this movie where we thought it was almost over and we were maybe 35 minutes in.
Yeah, look, more importantly too, as far as not being egregious, I think that every time that 2 characters mixed was just awful.
Oh, it's
And
Yes.
horrifying.
it's terrifying to look at. I think that is like as
I, don't
far
know,
as
I was entertained by that though. That's the thing. I'm
As
like,
far
what
as,
the
like-
fuck? Like,
right, but like as far as animation goes, like oh my god, like
you remember the frog garbage can?
there,
One.
there were so many like fucking like
Yeah.
sections in this movie where like animators who are creating this movie chose to skip out probably because they have limited budget and limited time. I don't really blame them for that, but I can't give it credit for that, so it's awful. So it's just really tough to get through. I know why it exists. You know, it's cheap. You got to pump out material, sell those DVD copies in 2009. I don't know, but dear God, this is just awful in every way. I can't think of a good thing it did. Can you?
No.
No, it's awful.
I liked Frank Welker's Garfield.
I didn't. He sounded half asleep.
That's Garfield.
That's Garfield.
That's
That's
what
his
Garfield
Garfield.
sounds
No,
like.
he's
Alright.
snarky. He's not necessarily like tired.
All right, has everybody given it a score so far? Ian,
Yes.
what was your score, Ian?
I'm gonna bump it down to the 1 because I remembered the frog garbage can. And that thing was terrifying.
Okay, all right. I'm of like the firm opinion that you can't give any movie a 0. That, at least to me,
You want to bet?
every movie at least has something redeeming.
No.
Not
No. That's not true.
Every movie that's ever come out has something redeeming that you can theoretically make the movie better if you did more of one thing. Like I think Ian said it. The voice acting, aside from
Liz,
Vet Vix or Liz, whatever, I think it's pretty decent. I feel like they were all trying. It wasn't terrible. That's like the only pro I can give this movie. I'm giving this movie a fat 1.
I would like to point out that
I agree with the fat 1.
the thing is, I picked Transmorphers for the channel.
Yeah, that's way worse. That's not redeemable. There's nothing redeemable.
There, I
about
would
that.
argue that is maybe the movie with the most case of 0 of all zeros.
I don't know. We just watched Transformers last week, and I think I would give that the thickest 0. And the Beach Bum, I think I'd give that the thickest 0.
What'd you guys give Killer Bean Forever?
A 2
5
or a 3?
You gave Killer Bean Forever a 5, and you gave this a 0.
Yes.
Shut your fucking face. How
Killer
about that?
Bean is endearing and funny, and one man did almost everything.
Okay, just because one person does almost everything doesn't mean that it's a good film.
No, but you do have to give it credit. It's a passion project. This was heartless.
Yeah, this is corporate.
Jim Davis tried his hardest, okay? And
No, Jim Davis is full effort is not enough then.
Jim Davis put the most effort into this film when he was signing the check they gave him to write it.
Definitely a tough watch.
Well, we'll say mixed.
If
We'll say mixed.
if you like Garfield, you could probably do worse.
Oh, 100%. This is not
I-
the worst Garfield media I've ever seen.
I don't know if I'd agree. What would be a worse Garfield
Well,
media?
I don't know. I'm picking another Garfield movie then.
well, it's
no.
Jake's pick, so shut your fucking
That's
face.
true. So next week, boys, we're gonna delve into some pretty wild territory
It's another Garfield movie.
because I like to push boundaries on this show. This is the first time, kind of, that we're rewatching a thing we've already recorded. Kind of. I have to point this out because on the DVD copy of Memento is a chronological order copy. We're watching that. And we're going to see if it's good at all if you have never seen Memento at
Oh,
all.
that was a quick
We
turnaround
just
on that one.
watched that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, dude.
I want to watch it fresh off having seen Memento the right way. I want to watch it
Okay,
the way it
fair
wants to be.
Fair enough.
And I want to see if that'll actually be good
I
at all.
feel like it's not gonna be as good.
You don't think so?
I feel like there's gonna be plot holes.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I'm
that'd be interesting.
nervous.
I didn't find any plot holes the first time we watched it, so I wonder if we're gonna find them in chronological
Yeah,
order.
because I loved that movie. Because that mystery is gone.
It's a bonus feature on the Memento DVD. So
Interesting.
I don't know if I can find it, but I'll just edit
We'll
it if
find
I have to. Worst case, but
So yeah, and with that, thanks for showing up, Joe Quinn.
Yeah, I got a
we
closet
love
to
you,
get
man.
back to,
Thank
fellas.
you.
Yeah.
we love you personally.
Link into the description to the Potato Cast.
Please check us out. We're dying.
Yeah, and Jake's a regular co-host, guest host.
Exactly.
He's been on there once.
Regular.